and the GCN Radio Network.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They show pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
Escape from the prison planet. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You have took the red pill. And we're talking with Gerald Celente of the Trends Research Institute. And I mean, this information is basically like gold dust. I mean, the Trends Research Institute has got a record second to none. I was looking at the predictions made on the website, trendsresearch.com. And you can go down the list and see the source of when that prediction was made and the fact that it actually came true 2 or 3 years later. And I mean, the accuracy is just stunning. It's out of this world, which is why many people are turning to Gerald Celente for clues about how this greatest depression, as he calls it, is going to unfold over the next couple of years. Gerald, looking forward to 2012, you state in the most recent issue of the Trends Journal that we're going to see this third party rise to prominence and lead a kind of backlash against this collapse. You say it's going to be helped by online bloggers and also the independent internet-based media who will wield as much influence as the corporate press. But what I want to know is, this new political party that you say is going to emerge, is this going to be the Tea Party? Is it going to be the Libertarians? Or is it going to be something new that we see emerge as this meltdown gets worse over the next couple of years?
We think it's definitely not going to be the Tea Party. The Tea Party has been co-opted by the Republican Party, as we all know, and special investment interests. So it's not going to be that at all. But it's very significant to understand that, as you mentioned, and actually it was in 2007, our top trends we came up with tax revolts, and we called it the Coalition of the Cash-Strapped. And when you would go back then and think that there would have been another party, people thought we were crazy, that Americans would never get off their lazy boys and out onto the streets. So it's significant with the Tea Party to show how viable the movement is and how deep the anger is. Here's what I see as a new third party. I was talking about the poison food that they're feeding the people. If you want to talk about, one of my lines is mass-produced, mass-consumed, mass murder. So, to me, food is a very important issue. Water, as I listen to your advertisements, a very important issue. The air we breathe, the environmental issues. Let's not be children about this or get caught up as these crazies talk about tree huggers. We're talking about living, essentially in an environment that's healthy for us. You're not a tree hugger. You're just intelligent. So on that aspect, we look at a party those things are important without taking, an extreme view on some of those issues. On the other aspect, libertarian, in terms of government staying out of our bedrooms and staying out of other countries. Try that one on for size. So libertarian in the sense of also a Ron Paul in terms of the Federal Reserve owning our country and along with the central bankers who they represent. So I would call it, and I know this word sounds dirty to some conservatives because they're misconstruing the meaning of the word, we call it progressive libertarian. A Ralph Nader on one end when it comes to environmental and food issues, and a Ron Paul on the other end when it comes to libertarian issues. A blending of those two. That's what we see as a major party forming by 2012.
That's very interesting because even now we have major candidates. For example, Sharon Angle, who bills herself as a Tea Party candidate. She's taking on Harry Reid, who of course is, one of the most powerful Democrats out there. And one of her main issues is getting fluoride out of the water supply. So now several of these Tea Party candidates, not to dismiss the fact, as you said, that the leadership of the Tea Party has been infiltrated by the Republicans, but a lot of the Tea Party candidates are embracing this healthy food and water angle as part of their platform for the upcoming midterm elections. We're going to go to callers now for Gerald Celente, and the first one is Joe in Pennsylvania. Joe, what's your question for Gerald today?
Hi, I just wanted to say what you were just talking about. I do agree with that 100% about the food and the water and how, we definitely need to get smarter about how we go about producing our food. But my question is a twofold question, and it is regarding the music industry, back to your discussion about culture. I am a musician myself, and over the years, what I've learned is that obviously, the global elite run the entertainment industry as well. And basically what I've learned is if you aren't willing to play their game, you're not going to have any success with it. And I have a specific question about one particular thing. And this is a trend that I guess has increased over the last few years, in particular the music industry. There's a lot of rumors of people selling their souls, people actually committing blood sacrifices for success in the music industry. And the reason I say this is because my mother, Irene Janowski, is a satanic witch. She's tried to poison me to get access to my music. And I'm wondering, if you're a person who is a straight shooter, thinks straight, is not willing to play this game and dumb down your music just to make money. How do you overcome that and get beyond that control that they have? And I mean, if people are willing to do that, how do you actually go about overcoming that? Because I've been trying to for years, and I really have not.
Well, it's hard. It's a struggle, and all of us that are independent, have a very difficult time, and we have to keep staying at it until success comes. So, for example, you called it the music industry. It's an oxymoron. Music can't be an industry, but that's what it's become. Just like food can't be an industry, but that's what it's become. So if you take the eggs from the Auschwitz farms that just returned 300, they had to recall 500 million, and compare it, to Mary's Happy Egg Farm over here, you could see the difference in the quality. So the quality is not going to happen through the industry. And now with the Internet, the reality is that, yes, you can break through on your own. And it also comes back to going back to the old way. Remember when the big bands used to be on the road 300 days out of the year? So you're going to start seeing more and more of those little venues open up. And it's going to be difficult. It's never easy. It's only easy when you're a member of the White Shoe Boy Club, Harvard, Princeton, Yale. The rest of us, we have to work to get there.
Thanks for the call. Yeah, I mean, I call the music industry the Babylon system. I mean, talk about thrill of the thuggish. Some of this trash that's being fed to our young people via this industry, as you rightly called it, is, Lady Gaga and so forth, is just shocking to behold. We're going to go to Steve in Florida. Steve, you're talking to Gerald Celente. Go ahead.
How you doing, Gerald? I was wondering how you see silver in the next 2 years. You see it going up?
Well, silver's not one of my strong points. I'm more solid into gold and have been since the late 70s. However, from everything we see, silver looks really solid as well. And again, I'm not giving financial advice, but as a forecaster, it looks like a real good play. Because anything other than paper currency that has an intrinsic value that you could exchange on, like silver and gold, we believe is going to continue to grow.
And that's exactly what Bob Chapman was saying yesterday. We're going to move on because we've got lots of callers for Gerald Celente. Joe in Texas, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi. I have a question about gold, actually. I have been buying gold since 99. So it's eventually going to be time to sell some of it. And what I'm reading is that the government could do something ridiculous with taxes on gold when you sell it, and also the discount when you try to sell it. You won't be able to sell it at the spot price. There's a discount that you'll have to take into consideration. So those questions, and also just to give people who may be thinking about gold now a warning: do not buy semi-numismatic coins. It's a ripoff.
Okay, because the government's capable of doing anything. There's no question about it. That's why a lot of people that I know have moved their gold offshore or out of the country. So anything can happen. Having said that, however, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to do so. The taxes, the new 1099 forms that they squeezed in with the health care reform bill that are now requiring anyone with a purchase of over $600, they have to fill out a 1099, and that's done primarily to track the gold dealers. So yeah, these are all realities that may happen. And as you say, a time to sell. For me, I'm speaking only for myself. Gold is for my old age. When I'm in my 80s, God willing, and I'm not working anymore for whatever reason, I want to have that there for my old age. If you have to sell it, I believe there's always going to be a buyer. And I always believe there'll be somebody that's going to be out there